Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am back after quite a while. I haven't uploaded anything because I've been working on centerpieces and a lot of other stuff for my sister's wedding. So I am back and we're going to pick up where we left off. We are going to be making a fall wreath today. Now, I started off what I thought was good and then no, I cut the wrong color mesh. But it turns out amazing. I wasn't going to open a whole new roll of mesh and cut it all to pieces and have nothing to do with this white one, so I just went with it. So I got a 10-inch roll, and I cut them to 12-inch pieces, and that's what I used. So here I am making a work wreath form. I've showed you how to do this in other videos, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this in here one more time. So what you're going to do is you're going to get 18 pipe cleaners, and you'll see me counting them. So on the pipe cleaners, I want you to know it doesn't matter what color you're using as long as you're making a full wreath. You will not see the colored pipe cleaners. And then once you have it on your two bottom rungs, go ahead and just give it a good couple of twists. I am gonna say my hands were all over the place. It seemed like I was getting rusty at my wreath making, and we can't let that happen. Okay, so your second pipe cleaner is gonna go in the two inner rungs directly in the middle. And then you're going to take another pipe cleaner and put it on the two bottom rungs, again an inch away from the crossbar. And you're going to do, I was just showing there, you're going to do 3 per section. Okay, so 2 bottom rungs. Try to get it as straight as you can, and then give it a good couple of twists. And you're going to go ahead and do that all the way around. And this is what you should be left with. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and set that to the side, and like I said, I have all of my mesh cut down to 12-inch pieces. So here I'm just trying to figure out a way how I want to do it. I do end up just folding the first, like the beginning part in, and then rolling it up the rest up with my fingers. And then at the other edge that you see there, I kind of fold that in too, so it's not a woodland ruffle, but kind of. So give it a little fold, and then find the middle and walk your fingers all the way to the top, and it's folded there. So there you go. You kind of have like a ruffle, woodland ruffle, crumple, kind of. And then you're going to take it, and you could just start setting your mesh wherever. There's no right or wrong way to do this. So yeah, and then you're just going to continue to do that all the way around. And I'm going to go ahead and just show you one more time to give you kind of a better example. So kind of fold that in, find the middle, and walk your fingers up, and leave a little fold there at the top. And then you have your bow. And then place that wherever you're going to place it, and just keep going like that all the way around. And then you should have something like this. Now, for some reason, I just was not feeling this. So I'm going to go in with this little brown roll that's a 6-inch mesh, and I'm going to cut those into 6-inch pieces. And I'm going to cut 18 of those and put them all the way around. And I don't cruffle them or I don't fold them or anything. That little piece you saw was just like straggly pieces. So I cut them into 6-inch pieces, and then I'm just going to ruffle them. So just like that, pinch and walk all the way. No folding, no nothing, just pinch and walk, and then tie it to your wreath. And like I said, I'm going to do that all the way around. And this is what you should be left with. It looks so much better to me, even though I don't think you're really going to be able to see it, but it made it fuller, and I was more happy with it. And here I'm just showing you, I did have extra mesh. I had about 10 pieces that I'm going to go ahead and use on another wreath. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and work with our flowers. They're a mixture between Walmart and Dollar Tree flowers. These are from Dollar Tree, believe it or not. They are so stinking cute. I only found 3 of them, which I only ended up using 2. And I'm going with warm colors here, so deep oranges, wine colors. I don't end up using these white ones. They are cute though. They're little hydrangea bushes, but I don't end up using them. So I went ahead and I started gluing all of the flowers on there. That big white one and those dark blue ones that you see there, those actually came from Walmart, and they were part of what I had left over from my wedding bouquets. You'll also see some little orange and deep yellow leaves. Those came from the Dollar Tree. So what I did is I glued the leaves all the way around on the outside, and then I started going in a little bit like a step down with the flowers. And I'm just pulling them off of the stems, cutting them shorter on the bottom, and adding hot glue, and that's how I'm adding the flowers. I'm trying to add them on to the pipe cleaner, when I cut off the pipe cleaners, onto that part. But even though if you don't and you glue them directly to the mesh, they're going to hold anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and add all my flowers, and I'll show you what I have left. Okay, so I was originally going to go with an acorn, but I found this cute sign inside a bin. Oh, it was a disaster. I had a bin full of craft supplies, like my metal signs, my windmills, and the roof leaked in my craft room again. And now all my stuff is under like 5 inches of water. I was devastated already, but anyway, life goes on. Okay, so here is what the wreath looks like after I put everything on there. And I think it came out so pretty. And right here, this is the reason why you want to leave like the middle kind of blank, because you don't want to go and put leaves or flowers and then end up covering it, and it's really just a waste of material because nobody is going to see behind that sign. So I'm just kind of measuring like where I want it, and I'm not going to use mounting tabs this time. This time I'm just going to apply hot glue to the back of the sign on the edges. And yeah, you see me doing that here onto the edges. And with hot glue and metal, you have to work quickly. I kind of put a lot on the edges because when you're working with hot glue and any type of metal, it cools quicker. So you have to be very careful and very quick. And I mean careful because right there where I pull my hand out, right there, I burnt my finger. I'm trying to be a big girl, and I'm trying to be bad because, yeah, that didn't hurt me that you can see. Oh, it hurts so bad. So yes, you have to be very careful when you're working with hot glue. And this is the sign that I'm going to use. I got this last year from Dollar Tree, and I found it just by chance. And yeah, I'm just gonna press this down. There was another leak in the ceiling in my craft room, and it was in my toe that I didn't have a lid on.
This is how it looks.
There's like 5 inches
I have it
of
there
water
on the stand.
in my
It
toe.
came out so pretty. I'm so happy with it.
Like my windmills.
I didn't think it was gonna come out this good because I put the rock color in mesh. But
oh gosh, it's just
all in all,
I
think it came out so adorable, and
it was awful.
Yes,
so, anyways, this is what it looked like after we put all of the flowers on, and now we're just
to everybody who has stuck around with me.
So usually I use a little mounting tabs to do it, but in this case, I just went ahead and used my Gorilla Hot Glue.
Please consider subscribing.
And went around the edges.
God bless you.
Now, when you're
And we'll
working
see
with
you
hot
next
glue
time.
in metal or